Hello everyone, MSC here with a new video. In this video we're going to be talking about stealth in 3.8. A lot of things have changed since my last test in 3.7 as far as components go, and this has affected how ships are detected in the burst. I picked two ships for this test, the Aegis Sabre and the Anvil Ghost. Both ships are listed as stealth fighters. The Aegis Sabre was designed from the top down to be a stealth fighter, while the Hornet Ghost is basically an F-7C Hornet with a stealth package that includes void armor and a stealth top cap. So which one's more stealth and which one is better stealth? And doesn't matter. The Aegis Sabre sells on its November sale for $170, while the Anvil Ghost sells for $125 year round. It is important to note that the Ghost as it comes from the store is very weak, and it requires several updates to make it combat capable, including swapping parts from the Super Hornet, while the Sabre comes with a decent array of weapons from the store. With the Super Hornet turret, the Ghost gains an extra weapon over the Sabre, but this requires buying or acquiring a Super Hornet and swapping parts, basically making a Super Ghost. But if you add both ships' prices, it is over $300 to do this. Both craft had its default components swapped to the top of the line stealth components as follows. The Aegis Sabre had the following components installed: 4 Scorpion GT215, 3 Mirage stealth shields, 2 Slipstream stealth power plants, 2 Vapor Block stealth coolers. The Anvil Ghost had the following components installed: 3 size 2 gimbal Scorpion GT215, 2 Mirage stealth shields, 1 Slipstream power plant, 2 Vapor Block stealth coolers. The Ghost was left with its top stealth top cap, which is supposed to make it more stealthy. We ran a test with different components off while out in space with nothing behind our backs to avoid being contrasted against a planet or space station by the ship's radar. We adjusted settings on each ship and observed their EM and IR emissions before the test. I will be posting a spreadsheet with the results on the video's details if you're interested in numbers. But in the end, it seems the Ghost is about 1000 meters more stealthy than the Sabre. Now the question is, which one is better stealth ship? With its stealth top cap, the Ghost is really underpowered compared to the Sabre. So equipping some mass drivers and emptying your missile load on the mark or target and then disappearing if the fight goes south seems like a good way to use this Ghost stealth. If you would like to sacrifice some stealthiness for more firepower, then installing a top turret on the Ghost is a good idea. The difference between the detectable range between the Ghost having a top cap turret or a top cap did not seem that significant. At this point in the development of the game, it seems installing a top turret is a better idea unless you really want to do hit and run tactics and want to squeeze in a few extra meters of stealth but sacrifice tons of gun DPS. The Ghost only having a single power plant seems to limit the weapons you can install to ballistic, as it is pegging the limits pretty close as it is, so energy weapons is a no-go with stealth power plants and coolers. The Sabre seemed to be a better stealth dogfighter with its extended shield and power plant. You can install energy weapons or overclocking shields with a fear of overloading its power plant, and the extra shield means less chance of getting all your shields knocked out in the fight, even with stealth shields on. When CIG spoke about the Sabre being a dedicated stealth ship, this is what they meant. It does not mean it is more stealthy than the Ghost. It means that you can use a stealth build without sacrificing much in the area of combat prowess. The Sabre is also able to equip more missiles and bigger, as well as the situation calls for it. So when it comes down to it, which ship would I rather take into battle? The Sabre seems better as a dedicated stealth ship. It is true that the Hornet can equip an additional size 2 weapons with a Super Hornet turret, but you need a Super Hornet to do so. In addition, the specialty turret you can buy off the store for the Hornet allows you to equip a size 4 weapon, but it is a fixed weapon, meaning it's a no-go until they fix the targeting on fixed weapons. Also, the Ghost void armor does not seem to increase the range at which it cannot be detected, at least not by very much. On previous tests, the void armor decreased the range by 1000 meters. I have no reason to think that has changed at all, meaning any Hornet can be made almost as stealthy as the Ghost. And yes, I know this is alpha and armor has not been implemented, but I will not hold my breath in the Ghost ever beating the Sabre as a dedicated stealth fighter. Also, stealth at the moment does not seem to be that sneaky. Being able to get to about 5000 meters of a target is not stealth enough for a stealth fighter to be effective. An alert pilot can react easily to a ship at 5000 meters, so you won't even have a good chance to land a few free shots before the pilot reacts. For stealth to be effective, the range will have to be between 2000 and 3000 meters. The only ship that will be benefiting from the current stealth mechanics is the Eclipse, since it can bomb at 30 kilometers away and the target won't even know where the target came from. In addition, all ranges shown are for locked only. The radar on most ships can detect a stealth ship about 1000 meters away from its lock range. The target will show on the radar and it will show a question mark where the stealth ship is in the HUD, meaning you won't be able to be targetable, but they will know you're about 1000 meters out of your lock range. The only benefit of a stealth fighter right now will be that the bomber ship will have to get close to get a lock. But remember that firing your weapons, shield charging, using afterburners, and such will increase your detectable range by quite a bit. MSC advice: you can go stealth if you like. If you would like to make it a little harder for your opponent to track you and for you easily pop in and out of cover in the dogfight. The Sabre has more options with its additional power plant and shield. In the future, I suspect stealth will be polished and it will be more useful than it is now, at least for fighters. Also, when jump points are put in game, I can totally see a fleet of stealth ships waiting to ambush a lone caterpillar. That is all. If you would like to see more of my videos, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.